unabridged version of this play. It is quite long. So if you have crying children, I ask that you do take them to the lobby. And I hope you look at it as I like to, and that you're just getting more for your money. So with that, hoop, holler, have a great time, and enjoy Guys for Dolls. Oh, I should have guessed. Guys for Dolls. What's the name?
the weather's clear. Can do, can do. This guy says the horse can do. If he says the horse can do, can do, can do.
I'm picking Valentine, cause on the morning line, the guy's got him figured at 5 to 9.
But look at him, but tap, he was by a half before this here in the telegraph. The morning sunlight, the late light, of course it all depends on if it rained last night.
I go for Valentine, the morning works look fine. Besides the jockey's brother's a friend of mine.
Now just a minute, boys, I got the shoebox noise. It's great, grandfather was Equicoys. Now the foreign beer jumps no bump steam from a handicapper that's racing sea.
I go for Valentine, cause on the morning line, the guy's got him figured at 5 to 9.
So make it up and tap, so when you buy a hat, according to this year in this telegraph. I got the horse right here.
Hear me, you gamblers, with your dice, your cards, your horses. Pause before it's too late. You are in great danger. I am not speaking of the prison or the gallows, but of the greater punishment that awaits you. Repent before it is too late. Just around the corner is our little mission, where you are always welcome to seek refuge from this jungle of sin. Come here and talk to me. Do not think of me as Sergeant Sarah Brown, but as Sarah Brown, your sister. Join me, brothers and sisters, in resisting the devil, and we can put him to flight forever. Just remember, friends, it is the Save a Soul mission located at 409 West 49th Street, open all day and all night, with a special prayer meeting this Thursday.
Poor Miss Sarah, I wonder how a fancy doll like her gets mixed up in the Mission Dodge.
I don't know, but she's a beautiful doll, all right.
Yeah, it's
100% eyes on her.
Right, it's too bad that a doll gets mixed up in trying to be so good. You know, I wonder how she makes money at that.
Nah, I don't know. Hey, maybe she owns a piece of the mission.
Yeah, maybe.
Benny South Street. Harry the horse, how are you?
I'm all right.
Hey, you know nicely Johnson, don't you? Yeah, I'm nicely. How's it going?
Nicely, thank you.
Hey, what about Lake Detroit? He got a place for his crap game? Shh. We don't know yet.
The heat is on.
Yeah, we're still looking for a place, okay? Well, you tell him I'm loaded and looking for action. I just acquired 5 collected the reward of my father.
You know, everybody's looking for action. I sure hope Nathan hurry up and finds a place so we can get
What? Why, Lieutenant Brannigan? Mr. Southstreet, it is Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York Police Department.
yeah, it's a pleasure.
Either of you guys seen Nathan Detroit?
Which Nathan Detroit would that be?
The Nathan Detroit that's been running a crap game in this city for years and getting away with it by moving it to a different spot every night.
Now, why would we want to know this, Your Honor?
Because I know you two bums work for Detroit, rustling up customers for his crap game.
We do.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can tell him from me that I know right now he's out looking for a spot. Well, he ain't gonna find one because everybody knows Brannigan is breathing down their necks.
I ain't think.
Fellas, I'm having terrible trouble. Everybody's scared on account of that lousy Brannigan. I can't...
Problem, Mr. Detroit?
Hello, Lieutenant. I hope you do not think that I was talking about you. There are other lousy Brannigans.
Detroit, I was just talking to your two friends here, and it seems you're having problems finding a spot.
Well, the heat is on, as you must know from the fact that you now have to live on your salary.
Hey, Nate, did you find a place?
What does that cop want from me? Whatever. A sex maniac? I merely run a crap game for the convenience of those who want a little action, in return for which I take a small cut. Is that a crime?
Nate, did you find a
Did
place?
you find a place for the game?
Did I find a place?
Yeah.
Yes, I found a place. We are holding the crap game tomorrow night in the Radio City Music Hall.
Well, how are you gonna fix the ushers?
I tried all the regular places, the back of the cigar store, the funeral parlor.
You told us there was a room behind the Biltmore garage.
I was over to the Biltmore garage. I spoke to Joey Biltmore himself. He says he might take a chance and let me use the place. If I give him $1,000
$1,000
in cash. He won't take my marker.
Well, what, your marker no good no more?
Hey, what do you mean? Marker is not just a piece of paper that says, I owe you $1,000, signed Nathan Detroit. A marker is like a pledge which a guy cannot welch on it. It's like not saluting the flag.
Yeah.
My marker is as good as gold. Only Joey Biltmore don't think so. It don't seem possible. Me without a livelihood. Why, I've been running the crap game ever since I was a juvenile delinquent.
Oh, Nate, you gotta do something.
What can I do? I'm broke. I couldn't even afford to buy Adelaide a present today. And you know what day today is? It's mine and Adelaide's 14th anniversary.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been engaged 14 years.
Oh, Nathan, you gotta concentrate on the game. The town's up the hill with high players. The Greeks in town.
And Liverlips Louis.
And Society Max.
I know. I could make a fortune, but where can I have the game?
The Biltmore garage wants a grand.
But we ain't got a grand on hand.
And they now have a lock on the door of the gym at Public School 84.
There's a room behind McCluskey's bar.
But Mrs. McCluskey ain't a good scout.
And things being how they are, the back of the police station is out.
Then the Biltmore garage is a spot.
But the $1,000 we ain't got.
Why, it's good old reliable Nathan, Nathan, Detroit. If you're looking for action, he'll furnish the spot. Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot. Not for good old reliable Nathan, for it's always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere. There quiet and peace. In a hideout provided by Nathan, where there are no neighbors to squawk. It's the oldest established permanent floating in New York. Where's the action? Where's the game?
Gotta have a game or we'll die from shame.
It's the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York.
Gentlemen, do not worry. Nathan Detroit's scrap game will float again. My boys will let you know where it is.
Okay, Nate. Say, you know who else is looking for action? Sky Masterson. Hey, Sky Masterson's in town.
Guys, Masterson. There's the highest player of them all.
Higher than the Greek.
Higher than anybody. Why do you think they call him Sky? That's how high he bets. I once saw him bet $5,000 on a cockroach. And another time, he was sick, but he wouldn't take penicillin on account he bet 10 C's that his temperature would go to 104.
Did he do it?
Did he do it? He's so lucky it went to 106. Good old Sky.
Hey, maybe we can get the grand from Sky Masterson.
No, not Sky. With Sky, that kind of money is not lending money. It's betting money. Hey. Hey, so why don't I bet it? Why don't I bet him 1,000 on something? Yeah.
You would bet Sky?
I ain't scared. I am perfectly willing to take the risk. Providing I can figure out a bet on which there's no chance of losing.
Yeah.
He likes crazy bets. You know, like which lump of sugar would a little fly set on, or how far can you kick a piece of cheesecake? Cheesecake. Hey, look. Run on into Mindy's and ask Mindy how many pieces of cheesecake he sold yesterday, and also how many pieces of strudel.
How much cheesecake? How much strudel? Well, what do you want to go know something silly like that for?
Just find out. Look, beat it. Here comes Adelaide. If she hears I'm running the crap game, she will never set foot on me again. Adelaide, listen.
You go ahead, Doyles. Order me a tuna fish on rye and a chocolate sundae with tomato ketchup and mayonnaise.
Sure.
We gotta get back to the hot box. Don't be late.
You're still rehearsing?
Yeah, that slave driver Charlie, he's been working us all day. Finally, I says to him, look, Charlie, I'm starving. I gotta get out of here and get me something to eat. And he says, you don't want to eat. You just want to sneak out and meet that cheap bum, Nathan Detroit.
So what did you say to him?
Oh, I told him, I says, I'll meet whoever I want.
Well, don't upset yourself. How's your cold?
Oh, it's much better. Thank you, Nathan. Happy anniversary.
A present? For me? Oh,
Oh, I hope you like it.
a belt.
Read the card, read the card.
Sugar is sweet, and so is jelly. So put this belt around your belly. That is so sweet. Listen, honey,
Yeah?
about your present. I was going to get you a diamond wristwatch with a gold band and a couple rubies on the side.
Oh, thank goodness you have.
Oh, it's okay. I didn't. I'm sorry.
No, I kind of like it when you forget to give me presents. It makes me feel like we was married.
Don't worry, honey. One of these days, I'm gonna be in the money, and then you're gonna have more mink than a mink.
Nathan, darling, I can do without anything. Just so long as you don't stop running your crap game again.
The crap game? What did it just got?
Hey, Nate, 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
Yeah, yesterday at Minnie's. 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
More strudel than cheesecake. That's great.
Nathan, what is this?
Oh, nothing, honey.
Any news yet?
Not yet. I'll let you know.
Okay, Detroit.
What was that about?
Oh, his wife is having a baby.
Oh, why is he asking you?
He's nervous. It's his first wife.
Oh,
Listen, anyway, I'm expecting a fella, and I know that you're very hungry. So,
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me?
no. I just don't want your sandwich to get soggy. Hey, fella.
Yeah.
Look, why don't you walk Adelaide across the street to Mindy's? You see there, it's across the street, and, well, you've got a cold, and there's a lot of open manholes around.
Nathan, darling, you're so thoughtful. You're just the sweetest place in the
Bye,
life.
dear.
Isn't he
Bye-bye.
sweet?
He's a dog.
Hey, Masterson. Glad to see you, Scott.
Detroit, how are you, you old promoter, you?
How are you, Scott? You look great.
Oh, feel great. 2 weeks out west in Nevada, great place. Healthful climate, beautiful scenery, and I took them for 50 G's at blackjack.
50 G's.
50.
You going to be in town long?
No, I'm going to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
There's a lot of action down there. Do you want to come with me?
Oh, no. I got a lot of things to do. Say, in the meantime, why don't we drop over to Mindy's and have a piece of cheesecake? You know, he sells a lot of cheesecake.
I'm not really hungry, but tell me, how's Miss Adelaide?
Oh, fine. Still dancing at the hot box.
I suppose one of these days you'll be getting married.
We all gotta go sometime.
Oh, Nathan, guys like us, Nathan, we can fight it. We gotta remember that no matter how pleasant a doll's company must be, she must always take second place to aces, back to back.
Yeah. Hey, look, you hungry yet? Maybe we drop into Mindy's and have a piece of cheesecake. Or maybe a piece of strudel, huh?
No, I want to check the late results.
Oh. Well, you will admit, though, that Mindy does make the best cheesecake in the country.
No, yeah, I'm quite partial to Minnie's cheesecake.
Well, who ain't? Of course, there are some people who like Mindy's strudel. Say, offhand, which would you say he sells more of? The cheesecake or the strudel?
I never really thought about it much, but if everyone's like I am, he sells much more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
What?
For how much?
Nathan, I never knew you to be a gambler. You always took your cut off the top.
Oh, well, for old time's sake, I thought I'd give you a little action. I will bet you $1,000 that yesterday, Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a little story.
Huh?
When I was a young man about to go out into the world on my own, my father says to me a very valuable thing. Son, he says, I'm sorry I can't bankroll you to a very large start, but not having any potatoes, I'm going to stake you instead to some very valuable advice. Someday, in your travels, a guy is going to come up to you and show you a brand new deck of cards on which the seal has not yet been broken. And he's going to offer to bet you that he can make the jack of diamonds jump up and squirt cider in your ear. But son, don't take this bet, for as sure as you stand there, you're going to wind up with an ear full of cider. Now, Nathan, I don't mean to imply you've been clocking Minnie's cheesecake.
Stop.
No, hey, listen, but if you want a little action, I'll bet you the same $1,000. You don't know what color tie you're wearing. Well,
No bet. What a crazy car.
Hey, Nate, got Adelaide on over to me.
Don't bother me.
Hey, Sky!
hey fellas, how's it going with you?
Nice and thank you.
You're not bad.
Hey, Nate, would took Adelaide over to Mindy's. And she said you was to pick her up at the Hot Box after the show and don't be late.
Yes, dear. I mean, yeah, I'll be there.
Yes, dear? Nathan, that's husband talk I've ever heard of. Nathan, you're trapped. In Adelaide, you have to find a doll. Most difficult to unload.
I don't want to unload her. I love Adelaide.
Yeah.
And besides, I mean, a guy without a doll, I mean, if a guy did not have a doll, who would holler at him? A doll is a necessity.
Nathan, I'm not putting the rap on dolls. I'm just saying a guy should have them around when he wants them. There's plenty available.
Not dolls like Adelaide.
Nathan, figuring weight for age. All dolls are the same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Then, how come you ain't got a doll? How come you're going alone to Havana without one?
I want to travel light. But if I wanted to take the doll, there are plenty available.
Oh, not real high-class dolls.
Any doll. Name her.
Any doll? And I'm Dana? Will you bet me on that? Will you bet me $1,000 that if I name a doll, you will take her to Havana tomorrow?
You gotta bet.
I name her.
Her? Cider.
You walk too fast.
You know, someday I'm going to take a pickaxe and rip up Broadway from end to end.
Huh? They do that every day? Oh. How far do you think we walked today?
Excuse me. Excuse me, do you take sinners here?
Oh, indeed we do.
How do you do?
My name is Abernathy. I ride Abernathy.
Skymasters.
Well, what's wrong?
Yeah, but what's the trouble?
My heart is heavy with sin.
Oh, here, come right there. Have a seat right there. Oh, you poor man.
I've been a gambler my entire life. Evil betting, and I've just come to realize that the terrible things that gambling can lead to.
Oh. Agatha, will you bring us some coffee, please?
Didn't I just see you on Broadway.
Quite possibly. I've been wandering around trying to get up the courage to come in here.
And you're willing to give up gambling.
Oh, most assuredly. I never would have become a gambler at all had I not fallen into evil companions who were always offering me sucker bets.
Here, you young man. Try that.
Why, thank you. It feels good just to talk to you people.
Oh, well, you just go right on talking with Sister Sarah here, and you'll be all right. Oh, praise the Lord. I am so glad that you found us.
Well, the Bible says, seek and ye shall find.
Oh, good. That's what he said. Oh, that's wonderful. That's all right. You know, I wish we could find more good sinners like you. You know, we go out all the time, hour after hour, every day trying.
Well, maybe you should try the nighttime.
Yeah, sometimes we go. How's that?
Well, as a former sinner, I happen to know that the best time to find sinners is between the hours of midnight and dawn. In fact, you might try an all-night session against the devil.
Here, that's a very good suggestion indeed. Thank you, Brother Masterson. Did you hear what
You're welcome.
Huh. Well, would you like a donut? It's coffee. It's so good. I'm surprised it's not a sin.
Kindly old gentleman, I suppose he sort of looks after you.
Yes, we look after each other.
I'm sure. And I suppose if one of you goes someplace, the other goes along too.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Here are two of our pamphlets that I think you should read. They will give you a good deal of comfort. And we're holding a Thursday prayer meeting, which I'm sure you'll wish to attend.
Oh, I'm sure. Miss Sarah, I hope you don't think I'm getting out of line, but I couldn't help noticing a good-looking doll like you. Sorry, a nice-looking lady such as yourself. I admire it when you just sacrifice yourself for the sake of others. This place, you ever get tired of this place? You want to travel something?
Well, I would like to go to Africa.
Well, that's a little far. But there are awful nice places just a few hours from New York by plane. Have you ever been on a plane?
No.
Oh, they are wonderful.
There's another pamphlet that I think you should read.
Thank you. I am going to need a lot of personal attention, though. My heart is as black as 2 feet down a Wolf's Gulf.
Well, I will be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting.
Well, I need some private lessons. Do we have, dinner or something?
I think not, Mr. Masterson.
Excuse me, I was just blossoming under the warmth of your kindness. Hey, that's wrong.
What's wrong?
It's Isaiah, not Proverbs.
It's Proverbs.
No peace under the wicked. Isaiah, chapter 57, verse 21. Isaiah.
Isaiah.
There are two things that have been in every hotel room in this country. Sky Masterson and the Gideon Bible. I must have read that good book, I don't know, 10, 12 times.
You've read the Bible 12 times.
Sure, what's wrong with the Bible? Besides, in my line of work, the strangest information comes in handy. I once run 5 G's on a parlay. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you. I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Well, lying's a sin. Look, if you get me, it's 8-5, the others will follow. You need sinners, don't you?
Well, we're managing.
Oh, look at this place. You're laying an egg. Why don't you let me help you? I'll bet I can fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
I'll make your proposition. When's this big meeting of yours? Thursday night, huh? Well, I'll tell you what. I will guarantee to fill it with 12 genuine sinners. And I will also guarantee that they will sit still and listen to you.
And what's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why do you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here.
What's this?
Sky Masterson's marker for 12 sinners. I owe you 12 sinners. If you don't think it's good, ask anybody in town. They'll tell you. 12 sinners. I'll pick you up at noon tomorrow for dinner.
At noon?
Well, it'll take us a while to get there.
To get where?
To my favorite restaurant.
Oh, where is that?
El Cafe Cubana in Havana.
El Cafe Cubana? Havana?
What do you want to eat? Howard Johnson's?
Well, Havana.
Look, the plane gets us here in 5 hours and back the same night, and the food is great.
I now realize, Mr. Gambler, when you are describing the blackness of your heart, you didn't do yourself justice.
And now I realize, Sister Sarah, that no matter how beautiful the sergeant is, she's still a sergeant.
Please go away.
Why don't you change your pitch, Sarge? Come to the mission with all, except guys. I hate guys.
I don't hate anybody.
Oh, just me personally. I'm so relieved to know that it's not all guys in general. It's nice to know that somewhere out there there's a guy who will appeal to the sergeant. I wonder what this guy will be like.
Well, he will not be a gambler.
I did not ask you what he will not be. I asked you what he would be.
Well, don't worry. I'll know. For I've imagined every bit of him, from his strong moral fiber to the wisdom in his head, to the homey aroma of his mind.
You have wished yourself a Scarsdale Galahad, the breakfast-eating Brooks Brothers type.
Yes, and I shall meet him when the time is right.
Got this guy all figured out, huh?
I have
Including what he smokes, all figured out.
all figured out. When my love comes along, I won't take a chance. For he'll be just what I need, not some fly-by-night Broadway romance.
And you'll know at a glance by his 2 pair of pants.
By that calm, steady voice, whose feet on the ground. I know as I run to his arms that at last I've come home safe and sound. Until then, I shall wait. Until then, I'll be strong when my love comes along.
No. You can't dope it up like that. You're talking about love. What are you trying to pick, a horse or a guy?
Well, I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
You want to know how a gambler feels about the big heartthrob?
No.
Well, I'm going to tell you. Mine will come as a surprise to me. Mine I leave to chance and chemistry.
Chemistry.
Chemistry. Suddenly I'll know when my love comes along. I'll know then and there. I'll know by the sight of her face how I care, how I care, how I care. And I'll stop and I'll stare. And I'll know long before she can speak. I'll know in my heart. I'll know, and I won't ever ask, am I right? Am I wise? Am I smart? But I'll stop and I'll stare at that face in the crowd. Yes, I know when my love comes along. When my love comes I'll stop in again in case you want to take a crack at the other cheek.
Biltmore garage? Let me talk to Joey Biltmore.
Yeah, who's this?
Nathan Detroit.
Yeah, this is Joey. What do you want?
Look, Joey, I'm calling about the, you know,
The what?
crap game.
The what?
The crap game.
Yeah, wait a minute. I got a customer.
Hurry it up, will you? Jeez.
Yeah, okay, that'll be $8, buddy. What did you say, Nathan?
The crap game.
Don't say that on the phone. Suppose the cops are listening.
I'm sorry. The dice game. Look, Joey, is it okay if I use your place tomorrow night?
Uh-huh. If I get $1,000,
I'll have it tomorrow.
then call me tomorrow.
Listen, Joey, if you're gonna take that attitude, I'll have the game someplace else.
Okay, then have it someplace else.
Where else can I have it? Joey, the dough is guaranteed. Would I lie to you?
Yes.
I'm getting it from Sky Masterson.
How do you know?
It's a bet. I can't lose. I bet him he could not take a doll to Havana.
Well, why couldn't he?
Because she ain't the kind of doll that goes to Havana.
Where does she go?
She don't go no place. That's why I know I'm gonna win.
Yeah, don't be so sure. It ain't a horse, it's a doll.
But Joey...
Nathan, there'll be no crap game here tomorrow unless I get my dough in advance.
Joey, you've known me for a long time.
Uh-huh. That's why I want it in advance.
I can't talk no more. I gotta go meet Adelaide at the Hot Box. Look, one thing, I can at least tell the guys that the game is gonna be at your place.
Not till I get the dough.
Okay, you'll get it. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I hope you get stabbed by a Studebaker.
Probably takes you down on the farm with Miss Adelaide and her farmerette.
the pants. That lousy Joey built mom.
Hello, Nathan.
Hello, pie-face.
How are you, handsome?
Oh, fine. Hey, what have you got there?
Oh, a book.
A book? You're always reading books. You're becoming a regular bookie.
Nathan, darling, this is very interesting. The doctor gave it to me. I went to him about my cold.
How is your cold?
Oh, the same. So the doctor asked me how long I had had it, and I told him a long time. And I told him I thought it was on account of my dancing with hardly any clothes on, which is what I usually wear. So he said to read this book, because he said it might be due to psychology.
You haven't got that, have you?
Nathan, this is the kind of psychology that tells you why girls do certain kinds of things.
Oh. Would it tell you what kind of a doll would go for a certain kind of a guy which you would not think that she would do so?
What do you mean?
Well, just for instance, there are certain dolls that you could just bet they wouldn't go for certain guys.
Nathan, no matter how terrible a fella seems, you can never be sure that some girl won't go for him. Take us.
Yeah.
Nathan, darling, starting with next week, I'm going to be getting a raise. So I wondered what you would think. Maybe we could finally get married.
Well, of course we're going to. Sooner or later.
I know, Nathan, but I'm starting to worry about my mother.
Your mother? What about your mother?
Well, Nathan, this is something I never told you before, but my mother, back in Rhode Island, she thinks we're married already.
Why would she think a thing like that?
Well, I couldn't be engaged for 14 years, could I? People in Rhode Island don't do that. They all get married.
Then why is it such a small state?
Anyway, I wrote her I was married.
You did, huh?
Uh-huh. And then, after about 2 years...
What after about 2 years?
Oh, we had a baby.
You told your mother we had a baby?
Oh, I had to, Nathan. Mother wouldn't have understood if we hadn't.
What type of baby was it?
It was a boy, and I named him after you, Nathan.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But where is Nathan Jr. supposed to be now?
Oh, well, he's in boarding school. As a matter of fact, I wrote Mother he won the football game last Saturday.
I wish I had a bet on it.
But Nathan, that is not all, Nathan.
Don't tell me he has a little sister.
All those years, Nathan. Mother believes in big families.
Just give me the grand total.
5.
Your mother must be a glutton for punishment.
Anyway, Nathan, now we're finally getting married, and it won't be a lie no more.
Adelaide? How could you do such a thing to a nice old broad like your mother?
Nathan, you don't even know my mother.
Yeah, but I'll be meeting her soon. And then what'll I tell her? What'll I tell her I did with the 5 kids? Traded them to the Phillies or something? What are we gonna do?
We could get married.
Oh, yeah, but marriage ain't something you just jump into like it was a kettle of fish. We ain't ready.
But I'm ready, Nathan. What do you think I got in this box? Nathan, what do you think I got in there?
Sally's wedding shop. I can't guess.
Well, it's a wedding veil. I've had it for 3 years. I won't show it to you because it's bad luck. Would you like to see it?
It's bad luck.
Anyway, Nathan, now I have the bill. All we need now is our license and our blood test.
A what?
A blood test. It's a law.
What a city. First they close my crap game, then they open my veins.
Nathan Detroit, you're not planning on running your crap game again.
Adelaide, how can you say such a thing? I mean, after all, it's on account of you that I give up the crap game. I mean, it's because I love you and I want you and us two to be the happiest married people there is in the world.
Anybody see an earring out here? I don't think so.
You! I'm all dated up tonight with Society Max, and he breaks it on account of your dopey crap game. Oh, honest, Adelaide, I pity you. Oh, here it is.
Adelaide, look at me. I am down on my knees.
Oh, get up! It reminds me of your crap game.
You're just getting yourself all upset. Oh, come on. I mean, we're going to be all right. I mean, after all, we love each other, and we're going to get married, and everything's going to be just fine.
I don't believe you no more.
But it's true. Oh, come on. You'll feel better tomorrow. Come on, cheer up, honey. Come on, let's see that old smile. That's my girl. See you tomorrow.
It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration, may react with psychosomatic symptoms, difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, from waiting around for that plain little band of gold, a poison could develop a cold. You could spray her wherever you figure the streptococci like. You can give her a shot, for whatever she's got, but it just won't work. If she's tired of getting the fish eye from the hotel quick, a poison could develop a cold. It says here, the female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows a neurotic tendency. See note? Oh, note? Chronic organic syndromes, toxic or hypertense, involving the eye, the ear, and the nose and throat. In other words, just from wondering whether the wedding is on a roll, a poison could develop a cough. You can feed her all day with the vitamin A and the Bromo Fizz, but the medicine never gets you anywhere near where the trouble is. If she's getting a kind of a name for herself and the name ain't his, a poison could develop a cough. And fight a bird from installing the wedding tremble, a poison could develop a grip. When they get on the train for Niagara, she can hit church bells chime. The compartment is air conditioned and the mood sublime. The name
following Miss Sarah.
What?
Hey, you should have seen her. She gave him a look that would have cooled a moose at mating time.
Right, just so you don't take her to Havana.
Havana, he couldn't take that doll to New Rochelle. Hey, you seen Nathan? Isn't he setting up the crap game?
I don't know. I suppose trying to see Adelaide. You know she's mad at him again.
That Adelaide, she's always taking his mind off of honest work.
Yeah. Yeah, it's too bad that a smart businessman like Nathan Detroit has to go fall in love with his fiancée.
Benny, that is his weakness, and we must tolerate it. Because I am told it is a worldwide weakness. Look, what's playing at the Roxy? I'll tell you what's playing at the Roxy. Picture about a Minnesota guy so in love with a Mississippi girl, he sacrifices everything and moves all the way to Biloxi. That's what's playing at the Roxy.
What's in the Daily News? I'll tell you what's in the Daily News. Story about a guy who bought his wife a small ruby, which would otherwise would have been his union dues. That's what's in the Daily News.
What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. Guys sitting home in front of a television set used to be something of a rover. That's what's happening all over. Love is a thing that has licked up, and it looks like Nathan's just another victim. Yes, sir. When you see a guy reach for stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some doll.
When you spot a John waiting out in the rain, chances are the same as only a John could be for a Jane.
When you see a gent paying all kinds of rent for a flat that would flat the Taj Mahal. Call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money that the guy's only doing for some doll.
When you see a Joe saving half of his dough, you can bet that he's making it for some doll.
When a bum buys wine that no bum can afford, it's a cinch of the bum is under the thumb of some little broad.
When you meet a mug lately out of the jug, and he still left his platinum for the wrong.
Call it hell, call it heaven, it's probably 12 to 7 that the guy's only doing it for some doll.
Sport, and his cash is run short, you can bet that he's making it for some doll.
When a guy wears tails with the front gleaming white, who the heck do you think he's tickling pink on Saturday night?
When a lazy sloth takes a good steady job, and he smells of Vitalis Bombasol.
Up to give us forever that the guy's only doing for some doll.
should have paid more attention to him.
He came to every single meeting we had this morning. I think he's very interested in our work.
Very.
By the way, Sarah, you spoke beautifully this morning.
You did.
No, I can't reach these people. I should have never volunteered for this post.
Oh, no, no, no.
It's all right.
Now let's go into lunch. And I was gonna convert Broadway all by myself. I was gonna take these gamblers and have them just begging to come to the mission.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, well, hello there. Good morning, General.
Right.
Good morning, Sarah. Arvide.
We didn't know we were coming to town, General.
Well, I got in early this morning, but I've spent the last hour trying to find you.
Oh, well, we're sorry. Well, we've been holding some extra street meetings, trying to stimulate more interest.
Good morning, General.
Good morning. Sarah, there is something I want to talk to you about.
Well, won't you come inside? Have some lunch with us.
No, I don't have time, dear. I have several other calls to make. Sarah, we at headquarters have come to a definite conclusion. We have decided to close this branch of the mission.
Oh, no!
Close our mission?
Oh, but General, please, someone can do good here, even if I can't.
Sarah, there are so many calls on us, so many other places where our work is really needed.
But we are doing so much better now.
We have a big meeting planned for tomorrow night. I've been making posters. I put them up all over town.
Oh, you've announced a meeting.
Yeah.
Thursday?
But will anyone be here? Will anybody come?
Well, I'm sure someone...
Excuse me, General. My name's Sky Masterson, former cynic.
How do you do?
How do you do? I really wish to protest the closing of the mission. I think that Miss Sarah Brown could do an absolutely marvelous job here.
I'm glad to hear you say that, but I'm not quite so certain.
Dollar will get you taken.
What?
Well, I have a suggestion.
Yes?
Why don't you come to the meeting tomorrow night and find out for yourself? Don't you think that would be a good idea?
Well, if I thought the mission had a chance.
It does. I'll bet you it does have a chance. You have all the
General, I personally guarantee you 12 genuine sinners.
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah.
right, everybody here, line up, get over here. Okay, y'all got your red, hey, y'all got your red carnations?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, good. Now remember, no one gets into the game unless they got the red carnations, okay? It's kind of like a password. Okay. But where's the game? Okay, I'll let you guys know in just a minute. Keep your shorts on, okay? Hold on. Nate, hey, can I tell the boys that we're having a game at the Biltmore Garage?
Not yet. I gotta stall him for a while. Joey wants his dough first.
Nathan, it's 11 o'clock. I can't keep the boys around here much longer.
So sue me. Look, I left Naismith my hotel to wait for the money from Sky. It'll be there, okay? Where's the dough?
It ain't come yet.
I told you to wait for it.
I was famished. I had to get some groceries.
Get back to that hotel and wait for the money from Sky. And don't come back here without it, even if you're starving.
Right, Nathan?
Where's the thing, Detroit? Harry, now was it? Harry, how's everything in Brooklyn?
Detroit, if you do not have no place for your game, tell us, so we can seek elsewhere for our entertainment.
Take it easy, Harry.
I hope, Detroit, that you do not spoil our evening, inasmuch as I am entertaining a very prominent guest tonight. You might have heard of him. I'd like you to meet Big Julie from Chicago.
How do you do, Big Julie? Welcome to our fair city, in which, as you know, the heat is on. But just be patient, and you will get some action.
Yeah, what do you say, Big Julie? Shall we stick around and show him bull?
I came here to shoot crap. Let's shoot crap.
Sure. Mike, if you do not have a crack game tonight, Big Julie is going to be considerably displeased. And Big Julie does not like to be displeased, as you can find out from those citizens who at one time or another displeased him. However, I will have to admit, it's very hard to find such citizens, due to the fact that they are no longer around and about.
Harry, you do not think that I would be so rude as to displease a gentleman like Big Julie here, do ya? Big Julie, believe me when I tell you that when Nathan Detroit arranges something.
Well. Interesting gathering indeed. The cream of society. Society Mac. Rusty Charter. Liver Lips Lou. Hey, Harry the Horse, all the way from Brooklyn. Pardon me, I'm very bad with names, but your face looks familiar. Mind telling me where you're from?
East Cicero, Illinois.
And what do you do there?
I am a scoutmaster.
Don't ever help my mother across the street. Lovely. Reminds me of the male chorus from Blossom Time. What's the occasion?
It's a party.
What kind of party?
I'll see you tomorrow.
It's a bachelor party. Nathan here's getting married.
What?
That's right, Lieutenant. It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married. Boy, he's a jolly good fellow, but he's a jolly good fellow, but he's a jolly good fellow.
Which nobody cannot deny.
Oh, Nathan, darling, I'm so thrilled. Why didn't you tell me?
It was a surprise.
But when I saw you standing here with all of these fine gentlemen, I never dreamed it was a bachelor dinner. I thought it was a
Oh, yeah, it's a bachelor dinner.
It's a bachelor dinner, all right.
Yes, sir, a bachelor dinner.
Just think, after 14 years, I'm finally going to become Mrs. Nathan Detroit. Time suddenly does fly.
So tell me, Nathan, when is the happy day?
When will it be, Nathan?
Nathan, these fine gentlemen were kind enough to throw you a bachelor dinner. You could at least tell them the wedding date.
Well, we gotta have time for a license and a blood test.
Yeah. Gee, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could be married tomorrow night, right after the show at the Hot Box?
Adelaide, we gotta have time for a license.
Hey, you could elope. What? You could drive down to Maryland. What's the name of that town?
What, Pimlico?
Nah, Pimlico. No, Nathan, Elkton. Drive down there and they'll marry you right away. No blood test.
Ain't that unhealthy?
Hey, Mike, that's a great idea, you know? I'll loan you my getaway car.
But do it.
Oh, Nathan, let's do it.
What the hell?
My congratulations too, Nathan. And I just hope that there's nothing to heredity.
Nathan, darling, I got so many things I have to do before we elope. You'll be at the Hot Box tomorrow night.
I'll have a table reserved and I'll be wearing whatever it is you elope in.
Oh, Nathan, I'm so happy. I want to wire my mother. Oh, only what'll I wire her?
Send a telegram and date it back.
I better wait till we have the quiet children. It won't take us long.
Mike, you are indeed a lucky fellow. Most beautiful doll indeed. Wouldn't you say so, Big Julie?
Yeah, how long you known the doll?
14 years.
Let's you crack.
Nate, you gotta find the place.
What can I do? The money from Sky ain't come yet.
Well, maybe it ain't gonna come. Maybe Sky went and took the doll in the van.
Oh, he couldn't have. How could? I mean, he couldn't have gone.
Come on,
Where to?
to see the oldest.
Right.
Don't miss the dungeons from which prisoners were thrown to the sharks.
Sounds like a million laughs.
Here is buried Christopher Columbus.
At least he's lying down.
A milkshake, please.
Dose la leche.
Oh, sí, sí, 12, sí.
These are delicious. What did you call them?
Dose la leche.
Dulce de leche. What's in it besides milk?
Oh, sugar and a little native flavoring.
What's the name of the flavoring?
Bacardi.
It's very good. I think I'll have another. Doesn't Bacardi have alcohol in it?
Just enough to act as a preservative.
You know, this would be a wonderful way to get children to drink milk.
Okay, it's over, champ. You're still champion. Oh, you all right?
Am I all right?
How do I feel? Ask me now that we're cozy and clingy.
No.
Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. From the moment we kissed tonight, that's the way I've just got to behave. Boy, if I were on lamp by light, and if I were a bell right away, ask me how it'll be with my quiet upbringing. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a gay, tidy swinging, and if I were a watch, I'd start popping my screen. Well, if I were a bell, I'd go ding-dong, ding-dong, ding. Ask me how do I feel from this chemistry lesson I'm learning.
Chemistry?
Yeah, chemistry. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were rich, I'd be burned.
No.
Yes, I do. My morale would crack from the wonderful way that you look. Boy, if I were a duck, I'd quack. If I were a goose, I'd be cooked. I'd say how I feel as now that we're caressing. Now, if I were a salad, I know I'd be splashing my dressing. Ask me now to describe this whole beautiful thing. If I were a flower, I'd go Havana's so wonderful. Why don't we stay here for a few days and find out how wonderful it's really like?
No. If we're going to get back to New York, we got to go catch the plane. Come on.
And I don't want to go back to New York.
Well, I'm taking you back to New York.
Well, you're no gentleman.
Look, when a doll like you gets mixed up with a guy like me, it's no good. It's just a... Oh, come on. Look, you know how we got to Havana in the first place? I made a bet. Okay. You know how we met in the first place? I made a bet.
Well, how else is a girl supposed to meet a gambler?
Come on. I gotta do what's best for you. Let's go.
Oh, you talk just like a missionary. behaved very badly.
No, you were fine. Just fine.
Oh, Golly, I don't know how I'll get home with all this stuff. It was wonderful of you to give it to me. Oh, Sky, hello.
Hello, Miss Adelaide, how are you?
Oh, fine. Look, Sky, the girls just gave me a kitchen shower. They went to an all-night drugstore and surprised me with a kitchen shower. Look.
What vulgar jewelry.
That's wonderful, Miss Adelaide. Do you know Sister Sarah Brown?
How do you do?
Glad to meet you. You know, Sky, Nathan and I are eloping tomorrow night, right after the show at the Hot Box.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. Oh, gee, I feel just like a housewife already. I'm going to love being in the kitchen. I've tried all the other rooms. Let's go, girls.
Miss Adelaide certainly seems happy.
Yes, she's in love.
Yeah, I guess so.
What time is it?
Oh, about 4 a.m.
This is your time of day, isn't it? I've never been up this late before.
How you like it?
It's so peaceful and wonderful.
You're finding out something I've known for a long time. My time of day is the dark time, a couple of deals before dawn, when the street belongs to the cop and the janitor and the mop, and the grocery clerks are all gone, when the smell of the rain-washed pavement comes up clean and fresh and cold, and the street lamp light fills the gutter with gold. That's my time of day. My time of day, and you're the only doll I've ever wanted to share it with me. Obadiah.
Obadiah, what's that?
Obadiah Masterson, that's my real name. I've never told that to anyone. I've never been in love before, and all at once it's you forevermore. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe. I thought I knew the score. But this here's wine, that's all too strange and strong. I'm filled with foolish song, and out my song must pour. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've never really been in love before.
I
helpless place I'm in. I'm never really bad.
Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Brother Masterson.
Brother Arvide.
Well, we took your suggestion,
Yeah?
and we've been out walking all night. Oh, we met a lot of very nice sinners, though.
Good.
Where have you been, Sarah?
I've been to Cuba.
That's nice. You're probably more tired than I am.
Wait a minute, I'm out 10 G's!
Somebody must have tipped them off. I've seen a lot of strange things in my time, but a crap game in a mission?
Crap game?
Sarah, you know I had nothing to do with this.
Oh, I shouldn't have gone with you. It was wrong.
No, it wasn't. You did it for the mission.
Did I?
Well, I see you again.
Everyone is welcome at the mission.
That's not what I meant.
Well, you said it yourself, Sky. It's no good. It's just no good.
What the hell kind of doll are you anyway?
I'm a mission doll.